Hi and welcome to Beaver Stadium, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, one of the largest crowds in college football assembled. Nittany Lions will kick this deep to start us off. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So UCLA's offense is up first today. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
This guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity. And that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Grab behind the line, it's Jennings. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. So ball at the 30, this is a manageable third down play for the offense. Dropping back, it's Davis. Under pressure, just lets it go. He launches too high, out of bounds, and incomplete. The Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So Penn State's offense gets their first crack now. This wide receiver, Kirk, is so dynamic. He puts a lot of pressure on the corners, and frankly, the safeties are going to have to get involved in coverage today, right?
Yeah, the free safety is going to be tempted here to make plays, but this quarterback has a favorite target. He comes up with most of the 50-50 balls. Expect to see plenty of double coverage and help from this.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could...
They bring the heat and the blitz works. They've got him.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. It's a draw play. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Takes the handoff on the counter play. The junior able to bring him down quickly. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Jennings. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but then pass creates a solid gain. Pass caught. Second down now. On the run, it's Jennings. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Can he get there on the ground? And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. The Bruins churn out another first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense showing a bunch formation now. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. An inside give now from the shotgun. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid gain. Now it's second down here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. To throw, it's Davis. He's moving out of the pocket. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Interesting call here on 3rd and inches. The offense trying to catch the defense napping. They're not fooled at all, and they give up a big sack.
And out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And he drops back in the gun. He's escaping the pocket now. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Defense is coming after him. Running back grabs it on a screen. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. And the Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Here's the handoff on a counter. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. 2nd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Davis. And he's got it. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. First down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a quick grab. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. And the Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The defense backed up against their own end zone. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and goal. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Defense. Offense will take the penalty, move them a little farther away from their own goal line. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. And the Penn State offense gets back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. single back, takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. He'll hand it off. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pass caught.
Well, you got 3rd down. The offense has the advantage here on 3rd down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner is brought down. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. They'll run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It's Davis. Trying to extend the play. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Jennings. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
It's a good thing they pick up the 1st down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the 1st down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice 1st down.
And now from the pistol formation. The quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll try the right here. He shreds the tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Receiver makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Jennings. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. The Bruins trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive 1st half. The attempt is no good. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Penn State offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Smith. I tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Jennings. Tackle made after the completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. Come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense jumps on the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Dropping back, it's Davis. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Bruins will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Happy Valley. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that off with his excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the Nittany Lions will have to kick this away. That's his fourth punt already today. And the fair catch called for a prudent play in rainy conditions like this. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They're finally looking to click. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Give it to the back again. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. So the low place right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Davis. Makes a quick catch. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Runs through the defender.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. The Bruins pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And there's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This try is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They begin with a quick throw to the left. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Here's the 2nd down play. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Brown.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And it's incomplete, but the defense jumped across the line that could set up a first down.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The gain makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Davis. Caught for the completion. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain, nice play there. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And on the carry, he's heading left. Gets into space at the 50. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Bruins come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The Bruins begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The backs got it. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The gain makes it second and medium. He'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. This one is right through. And they jump back in front.
Well, you talking about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Handoff to the back. They stop him right at the 24. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Now they run a draw play. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. On the ground, it's Smith. And the Sock were able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback still with the football. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. So now we'll have a field goal attempt. One of the biggest moments of this game so far. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? And it's good. And the game now tied here in the final quarter.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they start the drive. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, they go right back to him.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Boy, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Back to pass. It's Davis. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Motion now from the tight end. On first down, it's play action. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. The Bruins will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Important second down play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Bruins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they take the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Well, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Pressure is coming. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Back to their 11-yard line at 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. The sure hands, it's Smith. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Complete with the running back. But can he get there? The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play to try to get the ball back.
And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the single back takes the handoff. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the offense just takes a knee here. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
The most spectacular and scenic venue in all of college football and perhaps in all of sport. The Rose Bowl in Pasadena, also home to the UCLA Bruins. The Golden Gophers will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So UCLA's offense will take the first swing of the game. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese, and it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
From the gun, running back gets the gift. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. They'll need 3 yards here on third down to keep this opening drive alive. Davis will throw. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. The 7th play of this opening drive. They'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. The quick out. And the Bruins pick up the first down. 8th play of the drive coming up. The back goes in motion. He's looking to throw it. Fires toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Firing to the right, complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
Getting set for the point after. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Golden Gophers offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Fires one high and deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. It's a draw. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. First down here for the offense. Davis looking to pass. Got his man in the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. They'll run it on the counter. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Might as well give it to him again. Across the 25, he's got room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UCLA! Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. Just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand-new game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Syracuse. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Might as well stick with him. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it to the right. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Trying play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And he intercepts it. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Quick pass on the fly motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Davis will throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. The snap sets up to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. They want to just keep throwing it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Alleman. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And the Bruins trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Snags it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bruins! No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And there is no secret about it. Line up in goal line formation. I'm going to run the ball down your throat. My guys are more physical than you. 6 points on the play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. On target to the left. All kinds of running room. The 10. Touchdown, Minnesota. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it with a flair, a 77-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the returner will be dragged down. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now in the center range.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Power football with the run. Plows through the defense.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. Davis looking to pass. Working that left side now. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They move the tight end all over. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The Bruins decide to punt it away. He shanked it. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Fights off a defender. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. On the move and looking deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bruins send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And now this offense will take the field again. Takes the handoff. It's right. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the gun, the ground game. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. He finds his man.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And this junior loves to show off that big arm. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. That is what you call putting a little air under it and letting your guy run to it.
Exactly right, Reese. It's so hard to track that football when you put so much air underneath it, and I'm trying to run with the wide receiver. He's so used to doing that every single day in practice, and you could tell he saw the ball great, went up and plucked it.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Georgia Tech is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Yellow Jackets fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is.
He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the catch down the right side. Touchdown, UCLA! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Here comes the offense on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll throw it on first down. They're setting up the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Buys a little time. He's going to take off. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And here comes the field goal unit. Maybe being on the right hash will help him swing that big leg for this 54-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll try the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Trying to impose their will with the run. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters from there in Pasadena today. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
The Bruins will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Using his legs, it's right. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. It's complete on the right side. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They're bringing... And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Leaves it with the back. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping all sides all the time.
Give him 105 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh, and they're hurting this defense.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They're testing the right side here. Nice move to keep running. And the Bruins brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his spot. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Touchdown, UCLA! And the punishment has been extended.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Running to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's right. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense has a 2nd down play. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment. Defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch, called for and made. Offense getting set for first down. Leaves it with the running back. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He's got his man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Throws for the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Davis will throw. He turns that loose down the right side. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? And the Bruins are threatening on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse for this offense. 2 for 2 on this drive, and trying to do it again and score a touchdown. Touchdown, Bruins! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ball State is just getting blown off the field right now. I mean, like them or hate them, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 28 to the Red Hawks of Miami.
Got his man on the right.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air, it's Pacheco. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And he's knocked down. Lining up to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he wants it all. And the pass hits, picked off. Oh, what a cut. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, UCLA! And the stomping has commenced. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They're working that left side. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Gets it out fast. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's first. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to throw, it's Pacheco. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Complete to the left. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Looking to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball is picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
First down.
They'll go to the ground. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves to change for the first down.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to Pasadena, California, and the Rose Bowl in the shadow of the San Gabriel Mountains. The Bruins will kick it away to start us off. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be knocked down. So Notre Dame's return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Carr. Finds his man down the middle. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. He's got it on the right. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They keep attacking through the air. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they jump on top.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Ball. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Bruins offense has the ball for the first time. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Davis looking to pass. It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
The Bruins will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Here come the Irish back on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Jumped the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Complete to the right. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Only a dozen Domers have cracked the 2,000-yard mark in receiving in a career. This guy might be the one to get to number 13.
I would say he's pretty good, though. If he's putting up those type of numbers and being mentioned with those type of cats, listen, you try to find your go-to guy. You want to have an elite receiver on the outside that you can feature and you can move him around. This guy's got the makings of that kind of stuff.
Back to pass, it's Carr. And it's caught! Touchdown, Irish!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Catch in the middle, it's Wall. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Bruins line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play, and he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. The give on the counter. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Looking deep. A strike downfield. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by a field goal over Baylor.
Trying to find his man on first down.
We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Caught behind the line. It's Alleman. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's got the tight end. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The Bruins will punt this one away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's going to let it go. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After the misfire, it's second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. On the option. Quick toss. Finds a crease at the 20. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. Now from inside the red zone. That's caught. It's Cook. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Wide receiver shows motion. Off the play fake. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. With that latest touchdown pass, might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Davis will throw. Finds the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give to the single back. At the 45 on his way. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he hauls it in inside the 30. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. He'll come out throwing on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Cook. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Hand off from the gun. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. He's got it on the run. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Irish.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
35, UCLA 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Out of the gun, the inside give. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They're trying to get to him. And they got him for the sack.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. And the Bruins headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got an open man. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll try to blast their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bruin.
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's not even halftime yet. So keep fighting, going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
On to attempt the try. They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
35, UCLA, 7.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here come the Irish back on offense. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to fires into traffic, intercepted. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Davis looking to pass. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Trying to get to it. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Between the uprights, it's good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Georgia Tech is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Yellow Jackets fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new Top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Davis will throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Jennings. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, UCLA.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Pocket starts to collapse. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in Pasadena than you do? A captivating game so far. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on 2nd down from the 15. They'll put the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here come the Irish back on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Makes the grab. It's Cook. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. Coming after it. Got out of trouble and throws. Pulls it in. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Motion from the offense. Trying play action. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
That makes the score Notre Dame 38, UCLA 10.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Second down coming up. Got it behind the line. It's Alleman. On the move at the 30. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. To the ground with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Davis looking to pass. Oh, he gave him a dead leg. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get him to the 33-yard line.
When you get man-to-man coverage and you're running that curl, I got to sell him deep. I got to get a little bit of space where I can make him think I'm running deep, and then I sit down real quick. QB, wide receiver on the same page, first down.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Now the play fake. Now rolling to the left. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas is currently ahead early in this one in DKR, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 4 over UConn. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Makes the quick grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Davis will throw. He's got it down the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Off-play action on first down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. They took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Offense set on first down. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Back to the ground with the running back. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Going for the big play. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. The Irish send out the punt unit. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. UCLA will go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
How do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down. And what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off by going up top. 81 yards on the touchdown pass. And he's going to bring it out. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't...
Off he goes! And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Notre Dame right back to the line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got it in the middle. It's Gilbert. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. They'll run it from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. It'll be a draw. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Getting some heat. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. And it's no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. He'll keep it himself. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Now on 2nd down. Davis looking to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Makes the grab down the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Bruins with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jennings. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Bruins! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The give as they work on that clock. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. 1st down here for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Jennings. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Floating away. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Davis will throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Alleman. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to move it through the air. Makes his connection. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Well, we've seen this guy come up with some huge throws in this game, and already on the drive, he's thrown a couple of completions. He's got them in a rhythm. This team believes they're going to win this game because of this guy playing the quarterback position.
Makes the grab on the left. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Line getting set on 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. He's got it. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
When you're down late in the game and you got to make plays, it's really tough not to force the football. You could tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
Here come the Irish back on offense. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the 4th quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news.